What it do? It's your boy Jay Reed, man. We back at it again. We back at it again. We back at it again, man. It's your humble servant. Want to give you nothing but dope content, dropping bombs. Y'all subscribe to my YouTube channel. Link in the bio. Yo, what it do?
What's up? What it do?
Hey, man, we got the one and only, the infamous Hyefelicia.
Period.
Now, why you spelled that Hyefelicia like that? What's the reason behind that name?
I was thinking, cause everybody was like, "Bye, Felicia." It's real funny, a little thing. And I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna do Hi, Felicia, because my name is Felicia, and it was gonna be like high vibrations. I'm vibing on like a high vibration. You feel me? So that's what it was.
High vibrations. So you high of
Mm.
life.
Period.
Yeah,
Got to be.
facts. That's facts. Tell everybody where you born and raised at.
Houston, Texas, born and raised.
Listen to it. Y'all going through it out there, ain't it?
Not right now, but we was when that storm hit. Texas was going through it. Period. So
How you managed to stay afloat?
just thugged it out. Just stayed warm. Went to where I could get some food. Got me some canned foods and everything like that until it was done.
You was looking side pieces a lot doing it, or you had more time to be with your boyfriend?
Well, at that time I was actually with a female. So,
Oh,
we was cuddled up, we was bowed up, boot up.
y'all was locked up like crabs,
I
huh? Y'all was
stayed
locked up.
warm and everything like that. You feel me?
You need somebody like that, man. When you in a tragedy like that, calamity, you need somebody.
Man, that shit was crazy.
Was it like a culture shock to see that much snow in Houston?
It happens like every blue moon.
Um, like once every 10 years.
Yeah, something like that.
Only in the
Something
south.
like that.
Only in the south we panic when we see snow. Okay, so you was raised in Houston, Texas your whole life, basically.
My whole life, but I did spend a little bit of time in the country as well, just a little bit.
What time? Where in the country? Like,
It's called Shepherd, and I got some family. I got some family from out there in Shepherd, Texas. So I spent a little bit of time when my grandpa got sick. We went down there for a little bit, and then went back to the city.
now Beyonce is from Texas, right there. Now,
Yes, she is.
Houston native, of course.
Hmm.
Is that somebody you had look up to coming out of Texas?
I
Destiny
mean,
Child.
I want to be what she is. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
she's definitely somebody to look up to.
right, right,
But
right.
I want to have my own like image as well. I don't want to come up and be like, oh, she the next Beyonce.
Mm-hmm.
But as a black woman, she's definitely somebody that, I would like, she's inspiring. You feel me? And coming out of Houston, like most definitely.
Yeah, yeah, she's definitely a pioneer out of there. I think Erica Badu from Houston. No, she's from Texas too, I believe. Erica,
I love Erica Badu.
love her
Fucking
too.
love her.
Yes,
That's my
man.
mommy. That's my auntie.
Mama's
Erica
gun.
Badu, if you watching this, you my auntie.
Right, right, right. Yeah, man. There's a lot of big names came out of Houston. A lot of big names that came out of there.
Oh, period. Yeah.
What was your childhood like growing up?
Whew. um, I was a tomboy. I was out there playing football with the boys and stuff.
So you
I was
like
very
boys
much,
and girls?
yes. I really mostly like girls. I don't think I really feel guys like that. You know what
Why
I'm
is that?
saying? My
Why?
background kind of forced me to be in that vicinity with men. You know what I'm saying? But mostly, I always wanted women. Even when I knew what gay, before I even knew what gay was, I was with girls.
Mm. So you grew up a tomboy your whole life?
Yes, I did grow up a little tomboy fighting, just baggy boy clothes, just out there playing football. I was definitely fighting. I was always fighting.
Mm. Okay. You still know how to fight?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. But I don't be wanting to do that. I'm not on that energy. So,
You ready
but
to
if some
shoot
shit
somebody?
pop off, I'll handle it.
You ready to
But
shoot
I don't be
somebody?
wanting to put myself in them positions.
You just ready to shoot somebody now?
You silly.
So how you was in high school though? Like was you the same? Or you kind of like liking guys? When you started liking guys a little bit though.
I mean, I talk to men, I grew up like kind of a Christian background. So,
Mm-hmm.
they teach you that's not okay. And it was
Right.
very, very hard for me
Mm-hmm.
being young. Um, I talked to men before, but like I said, women, that's
Now
where
what
I'm at.
now what pleasure do you get out of a woman than versus a man?
I'm a woman. I don't know. I just know that's where I'm supposed to be. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? People know what they into and what they like.
Right, right. Respect, respect, respect. Y'all be using toys or like
Ah, you get a little too. Now you get a little
y'all got the right not to answer. Y'all got the right not to answer. I just be
too.
curious. I'd be like, what kind of how can another woman please another woman? Like, I'm just saying. But, yeah. Interesting, interesting, interesting.
Mhm.
You be turning other girls
Mhm.
out, or like,
Oddly enough, I've turned gay guys out,
how
which
you
is
do that?
weird. Without even trying. Like I'll come around the vicinity. Like I had a job one time and it was a gay guy and he was, fishy. He was just like a woman. And he saw me and we was sitting by each other. And then the next day he came dressed like a man and he was talking to me and he wanted to be, have a family and everything like that. And I said, bro, like, come on, I'm on your page. Like, you gay. Like this, no, you know what I'm saying? So that happens.
Mm.
That's kind of odd. Like gay men, I guess they're probably just bi. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll be starting to try to talk to me.
So, what was your first time ever like turning out a female? You remember?
My first time with a woman, I was 4.
Hey, man, that's illegal right there. God damn.
We both was the same age. We up in daycare. Got caught. Our panties down.
What y'all was doing? Like eating each other out, like hunching.
Hunching.
Everybody was hunching though, man. We ain't
4 years
even.
old, our panties down, you know what I'm saying? And I remember the lady said she was going to tell on me. She was going to tell my mama. And I played like I was asleep, and she never told her. But I didn't even know what gay was then, you know?
Did you enjoy it?
Of course.
So ever since then, you knew what you had like though, that dry humping.
I ain't gonna say like that, but I mean, I knew I wanted women, but like I said, I grew up in this such strong background of judgmental Christianity. And I'm not talking down on Christianity in any sense of the form, but
Mm-hmm.
it just really was hard because you telling somebody who you are, that's not how you're supposed to be. You feel me?
Mm-hmm. Right, 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 right. You feel like when somebody give you a rule, be like, don't do it, you want to do it more because like it's that curiosity to see if it's bad or not.
I think I was bad as hell as a kid. I think on that young age, I didn't understand anything about sex. You know what I mean? So I don't think it had to do with, oh, somebody said don't do this, so I'm gonna do it. I don't think that's what it was.
Okay. Because usually when somebody put rules on you, you just do the opposite though. That's just human nature though. Like if I go tell you go outside and don't look at the pink elephant to your left, you gonna go outside and look at the pink because you want to like why he telling me to do that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a little bit older. I know me, so it don't have nothing to do with feeling like society says not to be this way, so I'm gonna do it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the type that's gonna do what the hell I want.
Facts, facts, facts. As you should though. You got it right.
Oh, period.
You have a right. You have a right to do that. And what made you start rapping, taking it serious?
Well, I'm really a singer. I've been singing since I was 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started writing once I could write. And I had a little keyboard. I was making my own little music. Um, what was the question?
No, you good. You good. I said, what made you start rapping and taking it serious?
Yeah, I'm more of a singer. But I had did one track and it was something missing on it. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just rap on it, whatever. And when I did that, people really liked it. And so I was like, well, let me keep on doing this. Now I'm not gonna say I'm a rapper, but I'm a artist. I'm for sure a singer. I'm a writer. A rapper has to be able to freestyle. I can't do that off the dome, but I'll write some shit that'll blow your brain. I'm a
Right.
true artist, period. I can rap, I can sing, whatever. You feel me?
Versatility, versatile.
And that's that period.
Okay. Okay. Do you remember like the first song you ever wrote?
um, the first song I can remember writing was it was about somebody that I was into.
Who was it?
That I'm not gonna disclose, but my sister don't never stop getting on me about it. She always bringing up the song because she ain't even forget about it. I had wrote about it and then I was playing on my keyboard, with it.
Okay. You know how to play the instruments?
I haven't played the keyboard in so long, but I was in the band, and before that, I taught myself how to play the keyboard. So yes, I was playing the keyboard.
You know how to read music fluently?
Yes, bass clef.
Mm, that's interesting.
Thank
You
you.
still know how to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's interesting right there.
Thank you.
You don't really see that right there. The musicians, technically rappers are musicians, but you don't really see the musician taking the craft serious. So,
All right.
right, interesting. What's the name of the song?
Which song?
The song you first wrote.
Two Connected Souls.
What's the meaning behind that?
It was just somebody that I felt like, when you young and you feel like you want to be with this person for the rest of your life, but you really don't know shit about life yet. And it was like that.
How old you is now?
You don't never ask a woman their age. Nah.
What
You
year you
don't never
graduated high
ask a
school?
woman their age.
What year you graduated high school then? That make you
Nah,
feel
you still trying to figure it out.
top secret. I feel you. I feel you. So, like, when you really start getting in the studio, what age?
um, I had got a studio before. I had did some type of commercial, like a closing thing, and that never had went far. And that was when I was still a teenager. And a couple years ago, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pursue this music because I was born with this gift. I'm not about to let it die with me. I'm not got to be buried and nobody ever see everything that I had in me. You know what I'm saying?
Right, definitely. That's what they always say. I heard a quote that the cemetery got is millionaires and billionaires because they let their dreams die with
Exactly.
the
You know,
richest place.
I got too much that God, the universe, whatever people believe in, I got too much that was given to me that I can't just let die with me and go to the grave. I gotta do something with it. Now I was a little bit shy, when I was younger. But I was like, you know what? Like, fuck that. I'm about to do this. I'm too talented not to.
Right, right. When do you start performing?
I performed a couple times. My first performance was in Galveston in front of Hooters. I performed there. I performed at a club in Humble in Houston. I performed at a couple clubs in Houston. And I want to, branch out and go other places. I had submitted my music in New York and it was really popping. Like a lot of people was liking it. And then all of a sudden something happened where the website just ended. And I was like, dang, New York probably where I need to go and perform.
Interesting. What was the crowd response when you performed?
um Bobbing their heads. They liked it, they was feeling it. Some people, want to take pictures with me and everything like that. Like, it's never been a bad response. People
Mm.
follow me after I perform. I've had people follow behind me trying to get my information and stuff like that.
Was that flattering? Is that like kind of feeling like a sense of like I made it, or how you feel about all that?
I'm happy, but I'm not where I want to be yet. I'm
Hmm.
still working towards where I want to be.
Mm, right. Did the road get? Do the road feel like it get like tedious sometimes? Like it get tiring? Like on this path right here.
It's hard, but I love what I do. It's hard for a woman as well, because I'll go, well, go ahead.
Go ahead, keep going, keep going.
I'll go to the studio, and sometimes it's hard for me to get my stuff because the dude will decide that they want to talk to me. They like me, and I'm not giving them what they want, so they don't want to give me what I didn't pay for. So, it's hard as a woman and doing everything, but this is my goal and this is my dream. So it's what I love, and I'm not gonna stop.
I feel like it's easier for y'all more than ever right now because the talent pool for women right now is fucking little to none. Oh,
Mm.
I feel like for women right now, if you got a decent face and a fat ass, preferably a fat ass, I feel like it's easier to make it.
I don't know about that, but I'm working my way up, and nobody getting this ass. I'm working my way up on my talent, you know.
Mm-hmm. You feel like the
So
music? You feel like a lot of people lacking talent in the industry right now?
I feel like it's so easy to come up. You know what I mean?
It
Like,
can't be that easy because you're struggling.
it's not necessarily about the talent anymore. It's not necessarily about that no more. People go up in there and they performing and they lip syncing. They not even really, showing that they really got that voice. You know what I mean? If you got the followers and if you're popular, you can pop, on social media and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different than back then when you actually had to prove yourself that you had that gift or whatever.
Do you feel like right now your social media got to be popping as an
For
artist for you to
sure.
pop off?
To blow up, for sure. I definitely feel like that.
Mm. Are you working towards your social media, like piping it up, trying to make your social media pop off?
I'm trying, yeah. I do everything on my own. Everything that I do is on my own. So
You need a
definitely,
team though. You can't do it on your own.
it'd be nice to have a team.
You need as many people as possible to support you.
I,
Your
I would
dreams,
love that. I
you
would
know,
love that. But, you know, everything that I do, when I'm looking for a studio and looking for actors to be in a video or paying for the videographer and everything that I do, getting my shit copywritten, I write my own stuff. Looking for the tracks, everything. Right now, I don't have no type of manager or nothing like that, so I'm doing everything by myself, and it's not gonna stop.
right. I mean, it's always hard starting off with those. You gotta appreciate the journey till you get to your destiny.
I do. I'm learning as I go, and I've been doing this for a couple of years now, so I'm not where I was when I started.
Think
But it
not.
definitely would be easier with a team, 100. Like,
I mean, you gotta think about it. People like Travis Scott and Drake, man, they got like 100 or 200 people working for them on a daily basis to make them look like who they are. They can't do that by themselves. They ain't got like 5 or 10 homeboys doing this. They got a goddamn empire, to keep this shit rolling, man. They making money while they sleep. The money don't stop because the bills don't stop. The more money you make, the more bills you got.
right.
So, I just feel like artists gotta realize that. What are some other things behind the scenes as a starting off as a beginner artist that you feel like a lot of people don't know and they should know, especially a female?
You can't just think that you're gonna make this one dope song and you just gonna pop. It don't happen like that. Like I said before, it's just a lot. It's a lot that goes into it that people don't think about. Makeup, um, getting your track, getting your stuff copywritten, getting marketing, getting your shit mixed and mastered. You gotta pay for that. Getting your videographer, getting your actors, getting your costumes, everything that everybody's gonna wear. It's a lot that goes into it. It's not easy. If somebody that doesn't feel like, that's a little bit lazy or doesn't feel like they're really gonna want to put all that effort in, it's not for you. You really gotta invest in yourself before you can see something return to you. And you
Right.
gotta show people, you gotta be consistent. You can't just, oh, I did it for a year or I quit. You can't do that. You gotta be consistent. You gotta show people, you gotta show these boys you're not playing. You're not playing about yourself.
Yeah, people don't understand that. That's why the labels, it be every female every 5, 10 years. So, cause so much money the labels put behind female artists, though, the makeup, wigs, and all that shit, and makeup and clothes. Shit expensive though, man. Shit a business.
It's a business. And you
It's
gotta be
blunt.
serious.
Right, it's facts. It's facts. You feel like a rock star though? You made a song called Rockstar, baby. You feel like one?
Mhm. Oh, of course. I'm a boss.
Why
Period.
you
10
think
toes down. I'm a boss bitch. Period.
somebody told you was a rock star? Or you just made it up one day. Like, you know what? I'm a
I
rock.
wrote that myself, but don't nobody gotta tell me I can amp my damn self up.
Mm,
Not that I'm just like, not that I'm big headed, but baby, I work hard and I deserve. You feel me?
right. Somebody got to give you your flowers. Give yourself your flowers first, ain't it?
Okay. Okay.
Now I heard a quote. They say all the Texas women thick down there. Is that true?
That's definitely true.
Mm.
That's 100% true.
Even the white women down there,
I can't speak on that.
but the black
I
women
can,
for sure.
black women for sure. Cornbread. That's my little slogan. H Town fed. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
No, I said H Town bread, cornbread fed. That's my little slogan. And it's 100% true. Women out here, they thick. They look good. It's just something about them H Town women.
Mm.
Me
Is it
included.
only in, is it only in H Town or in Dallas like that too?
I ain't been to Dallas to speak on Dallas, so I ain't even gonna go
Right, right, right.
and speak
Facts,
on the
facts.
Dallas one, but I ain't in Dallas. I'm
Now what's some
speaking
of the
on Houston.
what's some of the dangerous areas in Houston? So I heard Houston could also be dangerous as well. So what's some of the
hmm
dangerous areas in Houston?
Acres Home, Fifth Ward, Homestead, Third Ward, just the hood areas.
That's where
Greenspoint could be a little dangerous too. So them the
you
areas.
really. That would he get caught lacking that over there?
Just don't get caught slacking. I know somebody who was very flashy, and they got their head blowed off.
Mm,
So it's dangerous areas everywhere you go.
absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely, though. Absolutely. Now I heard you're also known for sipping drink down there though. Are you a sipper?
When I was younger, I was really into that, but now that I'm older, I don't do that. But yeah, that's true. Lean,
Right.
chopped and screwed, that's all out here. In the
Um,
H, that's where it originated.
yeah, man. R.I.P. the screw. So what made you stop? What made you kick the cup?
A nigga told me that that's not ladylike. I was about 17. And he
Mm,
said that's not ladylike. And I stopped doing it just off of that.
yeah, just cold
hmm
turkey.
Just cold turkey. I used to love it. Just cold turkey. Just stop.
Interesting. Are you on any drugs?
No, I'm not. The only drug I'm on is motherfucking persistence. I'm on that
Mm,
persistence drug.
mm. Damn, we got to subscribe that from. We gotta get subscribed that from.
Your
Interesting.
heart, nigga. Your heart.
Interesting. Interesting. You must be practicing that in the mirror for you. You must be practicing that in the mirror.
Ah! Don't do me, because I didn't know what you was finna ask me.
Are you
I didn't know
natural?
what was coming.
Is your body natural?
Yes, everything natural.
Okay. So you ain't went to Dr. Miami?
No,
You ain't
no,
had that dope boy in Houston, that big time drug dealer to pay for it?
no, no.
Would you ever get surgery done?
I would.
What would you get done?
I would just get my stomach and back, sucked. Because when your waist is very small and cinched, it makes everything else look voluptuous.
Mm.
So I wouldn't want to get nothing added. I would just get some, the waist real small.
Now
So
did
it give
you
you that, real good Coke bottle, that real accurate.
shape like a Sprite bottle?
Period. Yes.
Mm. Mm. Some women out here shaped like the Hawaiian Punch jug, but that's a different story.
Not the Hawaiian punch jug.
They shaped like a Hawaiian Punch jug, shaped like a damn milk jug, but that's another
Oh my
story.
God.
Uh,
Oh no.
when did you develop that body though, like that? Though?
Oh my God. You get personal, personal. I don't know. Sometime in my teenage years, my mama was like, "You getting fit?"
Was it because of no activities?
I was eating.
Yeah.
Cornbread. Like I said, cornbread, beans, and rice.
What's the oldest guy try to talk to you in teenagers? Usually, older men for somehow is attracted to teenage girls.
For
Some
real.
apparently.
Yeah, I was like 30 something. I mean, he was like 30 something. I was like 17.
Did you give him a try? Or he's like, nah, too old.
He was just somebody to hang out with, taking me to the movies and paying for stuff.
Yeah, just So you know, no sex. I'm assuming, right?
Oh, I did.
What he taught you?
Uh,
Nah, this is illegal too, though. I don't know. I know I
it
was the
was
age.
illegal, but
You said it was legal,
it was illegal. I wasn't of
okay.
age. I was not even 18 yet.
So he would pick you up from school too.
Ooh, I don't even remember. I know we was going to the movies and we was going little places here and there.
Well, now what he taught
He had his own place.
you? So I bet ever since then you had to talk to every guy with his own spot. And
I'm not really into guys.
when you was, what he had taught you though?
Huh?
What that older man taught you?
Shit. He ain't teach me a motherfucking thing.
He didn't teach you nothing.
He ain't teach me a goddamn thing.
Oh,
Nothing.
really?
I was already on my grind. I was working at that age. In school. He ain't teach me nothing. Not one
Mm,
thing.
mm. Interesting. Interesting. Do you usually
Mm.
get picked at for your body, like teased for it, or
Hmm?
like what the people at school used to say about your body?
What do people say at school about my body? I went to 5 different schools, so I really didn't really talk to many people. I was
Mm,
very much a loner. You know what I'm saying? So I
mm.
went to 5 different high schools.
Popular loner.
Hmm?
You was a popular loner.
I don't think I was popular. I was just on my own. I was just a loner.
Mm,
Just trying to make it, thinking about other things that young folks wasn't thinking about, where I must live, what I'm gonna eat. You know what I'm saying? I had to grow up pretty fast.
was you close with your parents?
At that time, it's a little, not really.
What's wrong? Like what happened? Just different. I wasn't seeing eye to eye. Like what caused that?
I ain't gonna get deep into it, but I'm gonna just say, I had to grow up fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I had to worry about things that I'm not gonna say everybody didn't because everybody's story is different. But I definitely had to worry about some things that older adults would have had to worry about, not people in school, most of them. So I had to
Mm,
grow up. You feel me?
right. Right. Grew up. All right. So that means you feel like you was ahead of the curve though. Like you were kind of mature because of
I
your upbringing.
definitely, I definitely had to.
Me
So
too.
now I have my fun.
Nah. I feel like you still got it in your system though. But that's it's still in your
Got what
system.
in my
You
system?
still got it in your system. Though. Still got it.
What? Got what in my system? What you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Still playing around. Still doing your thing.
I mean, life is to have fun, period.
Right. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure you learned a lot though. You had a 30-year-old, so I know you learned something. But yeah.
That
And then
man
you
ain't
did.
learned me nothing.
We're gonna go with that. And then you did a song called "Lost." We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that for a minute.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, did a song called "Lost." Yeah, quote. You said your homeboy was trying to holler at me. Explain that right there.
Dudes always, and females, I've had the experience with both of them. They don't realize what they had till it's gone. They don't appreciate it. Then once it's gone, they want to keep, trying to come. I'm not an ugly person, so I definitely get hollered at. That don't mean I'm not loyal. But the song is basically about you didn't lost your blessing and you should have paid attention to what you had while it was there.
Mm,
Now you didn't realize and it's a bit too late. So
no, right. So what you saying is in these relationships, when you was with a guy or with a girl, their friends would try
same
to talk
thing
to you.
happened with both of them. They still be trying to come back. It never fails. Every
No, I'm saying
time.
that their friends would try to talk to you.
That was just a lyric.
Oh,
Not they friends, but just other people.
do you
Other
tell them?
people. Hmm?
Do you tell them that this person was trying to talk to me
Or
that
my
day?
exes would try to come back, or my exes would try to come back in the picture, and I would tell them. I was honest with them. My ex sent me this. I
Why
was
he send
honest.
me? Why you ain't block him?
If they asked me to stop talking to somebody, I would. But
Why he had
I'm
an
not.
extra?
I'm not on that no more. You feel me? Like I'm not letting nobody control me or what I do or my life anymore.
So you mean to tell me it's okay for you to have be friends with your ex if you with somebody?
Um, it don't necessarily have to be my ex. It could be never hit that type of road. But if they want to be friends and I want to be friends with them, I'm not letting nobody tell me what I can and cannot do no more. If you're not confident in who you are in the relationship that we have, that's on you, baby. That's on you. If somebody can take anybody, that mean that they was never yours in the first place.
Mm. So that means you can feel the same way about somebody else then. Another female. She can talk to whoever she want to talk to.
100%. But I'm not even right now. Like I'm on my music. I'm on my life and everything I'm trying to do. So whatever anybody do, that's none of my concern because I'm not even on no relationship type vibe.
Right, right. Then you say you the prize, but you say you feel like you the prize.
Oh, I don't feel like I know
How do you know you the prize though?
because I know I'm the table. You know they was like I know what I bring to the table, bitch. I'm the table,
And
bitch.
what?
I'm the
And why are you the
motherfucking
table
table.
though? Why are you the table?
I'm the motherfucking table. Period.
Can you explain to me why you the table?
I know who I am. I know what I want. I know what I bring. I know that I have, everything going for me. I have a lot to offer, but not everybody is deserving of that. You know what I'm saying? So I know who I am. A lot of people don't even know who they are
Do you really
or,
know what
or
you?
what they want or what they're looking for and
Do you
what they
feel like?
need.
Do you feel like you mature enough to know what you want?
I definitely am. But I know that also in my maturity that I'm not looking for anything right now. You know what I'm
Look,
saying? But when
looking for
it
that.
come down to that, I know that I am a goddess. You know what I'm saying? I know my worth, and that's what it is.
That's fact. That's fact. That's fact. Interesting. That's intriguing right there. Why you name the project Reborn?
That's a good question. Kind of just like everything in my past, I really wanted to. The first time I came out with my first EP, I didn't know much about the industry, and I really was trying to just come out with something that I thought would make me go viral. And then this next one, I said I'm gonna put my energy and my whole heart and everything into this, and I'm not gonna worry about what the next person think about it. I'm just gonna do me and really, really give my heart and myself into this. And so I'm like, okay, I'm reborn, like into the new me.
Mm. Why only 6 songs though? Why so short?
Cause it's an EP and
It's an
it's an
EP.
EP. They all are EPs. I haven't made like no album or nothing like that yet.
Mm. Interesting. Interesting. What was
Music
it like?
nowadays is short. The songs be cutting off so fast. I don't know if it's because the attention span is so much shorter now or what, but people don't be wanting to hear no long ass shit. You know that's true.
Yeah. I mean, attention spans are short though. Like they cutting bridges out the songs. They only got. They only giving you pretty much a hook and two verses. Pretty much. That's
The
it.
songs be like 2 minutes. So it's like you be want to go back and hear it again. Like, wait a minute, that ended too soon. And I'm gonna be like that with my EP. Wait a minute, that was dope. Hold on, that was too fast. Let me run that back. Let me run that back again.
Mm. What was your emotions like making that project?
It was hard because, like I said, I really was putting myself out there. Like on my Get Like Me, I really was telling a personal side of things that I went through in my childhood and my story. I said this time I'm gonna be real with myself. I'm not gonna be trying to make something that's gonna be a bop and that's gonna go hit viral. I'm really gonna just tell my story and be true to me in this EP. So it was a little bit scary.
Mm. Now, what's the worst dates you've been on?
The worst what?
The worst dates you've been on. Give me like some worst dates you've been on.
I can't think of one.
You got none?
I ain't got nothing for you.
What about bad Valentine's Day experiences? You get any of those?
I only been in a relationship one time during Valentine's, and honestly, that one wasn't bad. So I don't have no bad Valentine experiences.
What about the one that just passed, the last one?
That one wasn't bad either.
How it went?
What happened? What did we do? I can't remember, but I was with somebody that I actually, care about. So it wasn't bad.
A significant other?
They not a significant other because I'm very much single, but it was somebody that, I cared about. So
They weren't that significant.
stop putting words in my mouth.
You married the last person you had sex with?
My ex
As a female, right?
is a woman.
Okay. Interesting. You say you could? Well, why y'all ain't together then? Why she your ex?
Ooh, very much. I'm a type of person that believes in balance and equal give and take. And I wasn't very much like being heard in that relationship, and things, my needs wasn't being taken care of. So now when she has an issue, I'm having to cater to her and make sure she okay. But when I have an issue, my feelings are not being addressed. So it kind of was like a one-sided type of relationship. And she was just very extreme with her emotions. When she got upset, it wasn't no gray area. It was just either hot or cold. And I gave her ample opportunities to fix it, to make it right. And it didn't work out.
Now, I see you talking about her though, but I'm pretty sure she got some things she can talk about you too though.
For sure. I'm not perfect. I'm a human being.
You feel like you got
But
unreasonable expectations.
I definitely don't. I definitely don't feel like I have one reason. I gave it a chance. I got to know her as a person. And I'm pretty sure, with my flaws and with her flaws, there's somebody that had more patience and that can say, you know what, this is not bad for me. I can deal with that. But for me, I can't, that's not someone that's going to be with me for the rest of my life. And I know that 100%. I have to be heard in the relationship and my feelings and everything acknowledged and making some type of effort and change, just like you would expect from me. It's about respect.
Do you respect yourself?
100%.
What do respect mean to you?
What?
What do respect mean to you?
I'm not going to do something that I feel like would disrespect the next person. You know what I mean?
You think marriage is going out of style though?
That's a very difficult question. I
Who your
think it
parents?
depends. I think it depends on the people and what marriage means to them.
Mm, right. Was your parents married?
They was, and they not married now.
How long they was married before they divorced?
15 years.
Wow. Did they kind of like scare you away from it? Like they didn't work out, might not work out.
I think, with relationships, period, it's kind of hard because if for me, it feels like when I'm in a relationship, it's taking my breath away. I can't really have access to who I fully am. I can't really just be myself. All of a sudden, it's this restriction. You know what I mean?
Mm, right.
It's a that's why it's a very much of a restriction when you're in a relationship. I feel like two people should love and care and accept each other for who they are. They should respect each other, so they shouldn't expect the next person to step out or disrespect. But I feel like both people should be able to be open and be who they are. You know what I mean? When I get
Mm.
in a relationship, it's like a, it's like that. Like, it's like a, I don't know. I can't be my full self. I feel restricted.
You feel like you're your full self now?
Of course,
Maybe you just deserve to be single then.
I am.
You feel like a lot of people think the grass is green on the other side when it's really not.
I think if you decide you want to be in a relationship, you should do whatever it takes to try to figure it out and try to make it work until you feel like you can't no more. If you gonna just hop over to the next person because you think it's better, then that person you hopped over to might as well get their bags ready because you about to hop to the next. Like, if you can't just water your grass where you at, you gonna always be hopping and hopping to this person grass. You know? If you gonna be in a relationship, try your best to make it work until you feel like you can't.
I feel like people got too many short attention spans nowadays. They just moving on to whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
So
think a lot of people know who they are before they hop in a relationship.
there's a lot of broken people out here. A lot of women looking.
Everybody. Everybody got something they done went through. Some may be bigger than the next person. Some may be smaller than the next person. Everybody got their own little testimony, their own little story. Everybody. I think you gotta figure out what it is that you need and that you didn't get as a child in your life. And you can't go and expect that from somebody because that's too much to ask for a person.
Mm, right, right. You gotta come in whole and complete. Right, right, right. Yeah, you gotta do like that though. You gotta be mature though.
Right.
You gotta do all that though. You think you can
Hmm.
find that in the future, or right now you're just gonna thug it out?
I'm not even thinking about that. The only thing I'm thinking about in my future is my music career. I'm
Getting
thinking
money.
about where I want to be with my music. As far as a relationship, I'm not thinking about what I can find in the future or nothing like that. That's not even on my mind. Myself is on my mind. What I know I need for myself and what I'm trying to do with my music. That's it.
What's some of your most toxic traits about yourself?
um, I think I don't know if this is really toxic, but if somebody do something to me, I'm gonna have to speak on it. I'm gonna have to tell you how I feel. Some people, they just kind of let stuff go, right? With me, I'm gonna want to it verbally express. You know what I'm saying? How you made me feel. Some people might not want to hear that, but I got to get it out, or it's gonna kill me. I got to get it out of me. Sometimes, depending on the situation and how much I feel about it or how serious I am about it, I might not be able to just let it ride. Like with my music, if somebody fucked me over with my music and somebody like, hey, I'll give you the money, just go over here and just redo it, just let it go. It might not be that easy for me to let it go. Like, you know what? Nah, I wanna you got me fucked up because I don't play like about myself and my business. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends.
Mm. Have you ever been told you was toxic? I think toxic relationships are the best.
I like peace.
Why you took so long to answer that?
Cause I've had my share, It was a time it was a time when I was younger when I used to like that. I used to like that asshole. I don't like that now. I don't got time for that.
Why you
I
used
don't
to
want
like
to
that?
be. I don't know. I was young. I was very
Oh, you can't
young.
keep using
Maybe
that
I didn't.
excuse.
Maybe I didn't know my worth quite yet. So I would
Stop
let
that.
anybody just treat me or talk to me any kind of way.
Stop that. Stop.
But now, as where I'm at now, I just really want peace in my life. Just like a lot of men say they want peace. I'm the same
No, no,
way.
no, no. Men don't say that. Women say that bullshit.
I
That
hear men say it all the time. They want women to be their peace. I hear
I'm
that
a,
all the time.
I'm
And
an
I feel the
advocate.
same way. We don't have to bring no drama. I don't want no drama. I'm too old for that. I just want peace. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no toxic relationship because that's gonna end on my end. I'm gonna end it. I'm gonna end it. I might try to give you a chance to make a change and for things to be different. And if it don't change, it's gonna end. That toxic is not gonna work for me. So that's how you know that's not for me. For somebody that is for, they'll stay with the person for 20 years. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. I don't like when people say that I was young, but you knew what you was doing. You knew what you was doing.
Well, go ahead and speak for me. Tell me more of what I
They
knew.
ain't saying you though. I'm just saying in general. People like they was young. They know what they was doing.
I said that I was
Mm.
young. People grow. People learn what's best for them. You know,
Mm.
if you knew better, you do better. You got to get tired of that type of shit. You got to get tired of that.
Think you tired of it now?
I'm not even, don't even come to me with that. I'm not even tolerating it. I'm not.
Not no more. Not yet.
I was honest about my shit. Yeah, when I was younger, I liked the asshole. I don't know why I did, but older, no. I want somebody that's gonna meet me halfway. What I'm bringing to the table, I want you to bring, or if not more.
Oh, right, right, right. Can you name a rapper who saved your life?
I can't name a rapper that saved my life, but I can name some I like. I can name an artist that saved my life. I love Michael Jackson. That was my number one since I was 2 years
Mm.
old. That was my number one. I said I was gonna marry him at 2.
I don't think he would have married you back though. But yeah. Why Michael Jackson though?
My mama used to have his DVDs and used to play him. And I used to watch his music videos, and he was like the first artist I knew, and I just loved him.
Think he the king of pop?
100%. Him? What? That ain't even a question. That man is known worldwide and still popular, even though he's not here. Man, like he definitely made a difference and a change. It ain't even no nothing on that.
Mm. You think he touched them kids? You think he was playing in little boy
Why
booty
are you
holes?
asking
You
me?
think he was playing in little boy booty holes?
I don't want to even think about that, and I will hope that he didn't do that.
That's a very PC answer. You've been in that mirror practicing. Really, like he
Oh
gonna ask me
my
this.
god.
I gotta be on my P's and Q's, bro.
I'm just answering truthfully. I didn't know what you gonna ask me.
So you would have did a song with Michael Jackson, even though he had these
Hell the
allegations
fuck yes.
ending against him,
Even if he had what?
even though he had these allegations.
I don't know if it's true. I would need proof. I would need proof that it's true. So 100%, I love him. I love him. I wish I could have met him before he died. I really much looked up to him as a kid. Not saying if he did those things, then that's not okay. That would hurt my heart. But right now, I don't have no truth to it, you know?
Did you ever watch The Surviving Neverland Ranch?
I watched something on Netflix.
Did it break your heart hearing that stuff? Or how did it make you feel hearing those allegations?
I can't even remember. If you would have asked me that right after I watched it, I would have been able to tell you. I can't remember how I felt right in that moment when I watched
So you don't think nobody could beat him in the versus battle?
Michael Jackson.
Yeah,
Nobody could beat him in the verses.
yeah, in the versus battle. Like you know
I'm
the
pretty
versus
sure
battle.
somebody could, but man, look, Michael Jackson is a classic. That's a classic right there. Just leave him alone. Just leave him be.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I
Mm-hmm.
feel.
King of Pop, King of Pop. Then you did a song called "Whole Lot of Choppers."
I did a remix.
That's from the side of Baby, right?
That's right.
You said, "I want to ride his face." Can you talk about that? What you meant by that? You gonna ride his face?
I said, "Give me your face, wanna ride it," and
You like
that's exactly what it means. Give me your face, wanna ride it. And no more explanation.
you like females to eat you out from the back?
I like females to eat me out. Period.
Mm.
It don't matter where it's from, the back, front, whatever. Let's do this.
Interesting, interesting. And then you said you make him come without using your hands. What that mean?
Next question. Next question.
Facts. Then you said you ain't arguing with no girl out of City Trends. That buying City Trends.
That shopping city
Shopping
trends.
City Trends. I used to shop at City Trends back in the day myself, but I didn't upgrade it. So what was that bar about? You trying to say them hoes too basic for you or something? Like what you meant?
You know how it is. You know when you
I don't know how it
rapping.
is.
I'm trying to explain. Cause my niece had even said something to me about that, and I'm like, girl, baby, look. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is when you rapping and you amping yourself up. You feel me?
That was a slick shot for the haters.
There wasn't no slick shot to nobody, cause baby, I love city trends my damn self. But you know what I'm saying? You know how it is when you rapping or when you
Mm-hmm.
talking about something, you always gotta make you that bitch. That's just what it is. You that bitch. You giving that bitch energy. You feel me?
Mm.
So I ain't trying to talk down to no female. Period.
I ain't thought you was doing that. I thought you was just popping your shit.
Exactly, and that's what I was doing.
Where you shop at?
I like to shop online. Honestly, I like to order my clothes online.
Fashion
But
Nova.
I'm basically was saying I'm not arguing with no basic bitch. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean because you shop at shitty trends that you basic. But I'm just popping my shit, like we said earlier. You know what I'm saying? But that's basically what the line was saying. I'm not about to argue with no bitch that's beneath me. But shit, my motherfucking ass be in city trends too. So you feel me?
You getting them $10 dresses and all that.
Man, baby, look, they be having some nice shit up in there. You
Do
feel me? I ain't bougie.
they have a rainbow? Do they have a rainbows in Houston?
Yes, they have a rainbow.
Yeah. All the ratchet women be out there. But that's a story for another day right there. But yeah.
Bye.
Y'all be going to them club in them $5 dresses with $1 in y'all pocket.
I
Yeah.
ain't never shopped at Rainbow, but I be seeing it, and I'll probably go in there and look.
I'm going there. You probably gonna go in there after this, ain't it?
Bye. I'm not about to play with you.
Right. Okay. I thought you did good on that verse though. I like the
Yeah.
animation though. Like how you did the video for that. Who did that?
Somebody else did the lyric video. Their name ain't gonna be named because they took forever to give me the shit, and I appreciate that. So
That's interesting.
we're gonna call their ass anonymous, and they missed the mark. So bye bye.
Interesting. Then we're gonna talk about the losses video.
All right.
What's the meaning behind that video?
Pretty much what I go through. People that I was in a relationship with. They after the relationship end, here they go. They realize the loss. They realize what they had, and here they come trying to come back, and it's too late. You should have realized what you had when it was there, and that's what the song is about. And it's about anybody can feel that. A man, a woman. You know what I'm saying? You know, a motherfucker didn't treat you the way they should have. They lucked out. They missed out. And there's plenty other people and plenty other fish in the sea.
Right. Just
Hmm.
because you got a lot of options don't make it your best option.
That's somebody else's decision they got to make on what's
Facts.
best for them.
Facts. Facts. How long it took you to shoot that video though? It's like you put some thought behind it.
How long it took to shoot?
Yeah.
It took probably about 5 hours, 5, 6 hours.
Time consuming.
Hmm.
Time consuming.
Time pursuing.
Time consuming. That's a lot of time right there too.
Oh yeah. Well,
You directed it.
I had said how I wanted the video to go, and with the ideas, and I told the videographer my ideas, and I wanted to go through the TV and everything like that, and then we just sat down and we chopped it up and went back and forth and shoot the shit, back and forth, and he's very talented, you know what I'm saying? So on that network right there, so
Now, why you ain't had females in it if you like females? Why you had guys in it?
that's coming. But I'm pretty universal with my music. I've talked to men before. and I know what I'm really interested in, and I've also talked to women. So, you know, my type of music is the type of music that anybody can relate to and anybody can feel, regardless of what your sexual preference is.
Mm. Interesting. Interesting. You had handpicked those guys?
No, actually, my videographer, the guy, he's so talented, that shot the video. I told him I needed three men. He found them for me, but I had paid for their outfits, so what they had on, what I had on, that was,
How much you spent?
on the whole video collectively,
Yeah.
video over a rack,
You went 6 hours?
over
Was
a
it money
rack.
well spent?
Of course, anything investing in my music career is money well spent that I'm very serious about, and I know I got the talent, so it is.
Well, it's interesting. Interesting. Well, I did thought the video was very creative. Uh,
Okay.
you put some thought into it. It wasn't the typical ass shaking video.
I have one like that too.
Mm, gotta check that out. Uh, you said men don't want you; they want to waste your time. Now, why you bashing men like this?
This man don't want your mind, they want to waste your time. I'm pretty sure plenty of women that went through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say every man is the same, but I'm unsure what sometimes men know what they want. Cause they'll say, "Oh, I want this, this, and that," and then once they get it, they not even ready for it. And it can go for women too. They can say, "I want this, and that," in a man, and they haven't prepared themselves for what they actually looking for. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, that song can go for men and women. It's universal.
What man broke your heart? You know what I'm saying?
That song was not about a man that broke my heart. When I wrote that song, I wasn't even thinking about any man that broke my heart. Sometimes I can listen to a track and I'll know exactly what I want to write about. It's like the track speaks to me.
Having a conversation with it.
I just listen to it and it just, yeah, like a conversation like it. I know that sounds weird, but sometimes I can hear a track and just know exactly what I need to write about.
Mm.
But when I thought about that song, nobody had hurt me. But it is factual. A lot of my exes always try to come back. It always happens
Why you think they always try to come back?
because I'm solid. And I'm not trying to be, gas myself into my own horn, but too. Because
Now,
I'm solid. That's all they got to be.
now, when they do try to come back, do you accept it or you decline it?
Once I make my mind up that I'm done with somebody, I'm done.
So you
You
don't know
can't.
those back?
You can't come back. I give a motherfucker a chance. I give you a chance, a chance, a chance. Like what's the name said. And then once I get to the point where I say, okay, you know what, this not gonna be the best for me because you're not doing what I need. It's done, and they still be trying to come back. And I know who you are now. I didn't learn your character. I didn't learn who you are as a person, and that's not gonna change. And it's just that ain't gonna work for me.
You ever get frustrated being in these relationships like this?
Where I mean, at the end of the day, a motherfucker when they show you who they are, that's what it is. You got to find somebody that already got what you want. But I'm not looking for nobody at this point.
Looking for them millions.
That's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this a good manager
The manager.
come up in the game, music career, because I know I got the talent.
Facts. And in the beginning of the video, you was fighting over the phone that you see the female in. Can you talk about that? Like why you put that in there?
Just to tell the story, to tell the story of somebody who is not being honest, who lying and taking what they have for granted. It's just to tell the storyline of the song.
Have you ever took somebody for granted in a relationship?
Have I ever taken somebody for granted?
Yeah.
I think I did before, yes.
You know why you did it?
Um, when they was trying to talk to me, I just wasn't on that. And then later on in life, I realized once I saw that person with somebody else later on, and when I was ready for what they was ready for, I was like, dang, I should have took that person more seriously.
You probably already blew it though, right now, don't you think?
That was, I'm over that now, but that was what I was thinking at the time. A couple years later, I was like, dang, like that person was really into me, and look at how they treat this person. And damn, I should have took that seriously.
I think a lot of women met Mr. Right or whatever the case may be. But,
I
they
don't
be
think
like,
it's a Mr. Right.
yeah, you looking for Mrs. Right, whatever. But yeah, you want to have kids? Or,
Huh?
what you was about to say? Excuse me.
What you was asking me?
I was about to say you want to have kids in the future.
Um, I'm not sure. I feel like my sister's kids are like my kids. Them is my kids. And I like the fact that I can take them back.
Right, right, right.
So I don't know whether I see myself with having children.
Mm, interesting, interesting. Now I heard a quote. They said it ain't 2005 no more. You don't need open mics to be the hottest rapper in the neighborhood. It's the internet era. You agree on that?
Uh-huh. That's basically what we was talking about earlier. You can just be a popular figure and come up and be famous, and then all of a sudden, oh, I want to do music. You don't necessarily have to be talented anymore, as long as you're popular and you popping, because that's what makes you the money anyway. Your fans and the people that's following you.
Right, right. Do you feel like your friends should support you musically like they do these celebrities or whatever?
My friends do. I keep a small, tight circle, but the people that surrounded around me, they do. They support me.
Got to keep that circle small, lady.
You can't keep up with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got a big ass circle. How do you really get to know somebody in depth when your circle's so damn large? You got 100 motherfucking friends, close friends. How? That's too many damn people.
How many friends do you feel like you should have if you're gonna have reliable friends though?
Um, I would say for me, um, my circle's small. Like I only got one friend, and the rest is and I consider my family my friends. The rest is my family. I only got, well, actually, I got two people outside my family that I consider friends, and then the rest is my sisters and cousins. So,
Now, how do you separate associates, co-workers and all that from real friends? A lot of people don't do that.
hmm, I just really, if I'm going to work, I'm just going to work. Like I'm not really. If you can separate it because you speak in there, the people
Mm,
that's really close to you, you doing stuff outside of that environment. You know what I'm saying? And you could feel the vibes. You know somebody that you feel like you could really be close to. I met a girl in college and we just clicked. Other than that, I wasn't really talking to nobody in my classes. But me and this girl, somehow we just clicked. We started going out to eat together, going to the clubs together. I met her mom. I met her cousins. So you know when you got that type of vibe with somebody when you don't.
mm. What college you went to?
I went to TSU. Hmm?
What was it? What is TSU?
I went to Texas Southern University in Houston, Texas. It's
Okay.
a HBCU. It's a historic Black college university. And then from there, I went to Texas State University.
Okay. What you majored in?
I started out majoring in social work. I have my associate's degree, and I changed it to finance. But I'm considering changing it back to social work.
What your GPA was?
3 point something. I don't know the exact number.
Mm. So you was getting down and you was hitting the books, huh?
Period. I'm doing my music and I'm doing school. But I would really, if I had like a manager that, totally invested in me, I would totally invest 100% in the music. But for now, I'm taking care of my business, going to school, and um, doing my music.
Right, right. Hey, listen, man, I appreciate having you.
Thank you.
It's great having you, man. Good energy. Appreciate it. You got any shout outs, anything? Any new music coming out soon?
I definitely got a new EP coming out soon. I'm thinking about calling it Outrage. But right now, my EP out right now is Reborn. Go check that out. Hyefelicia. Follow me on Instagram, HYEFELICIA_. If you want to check out my music videos, it's YouTube, Hyefelicia _. The same way I spelled it earlier. I'm on my grind.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. Much love to you, man. Much success to you.
Thank you, you too.
We out.